Hi, good morning. Good morning, welcome to my life. Today we are making a clover and dandelion bracelet. So we'll be using melon colored bicones and silver Miyuki bits. First we'll start with our melon colored bicones first. Then we'll be using our milk green bicones. So we are using very pastel hues today, light and soft. To create a clover, 4-leaf clover. We'll put in our Miyuki bits first. Silver Miyuki bits, the smallest size. This is supposed to be a dainty bracelet, I hope. Okay, now for our dandelion, I'm choosing pink as our main theme today. This is a pink Chalcedony. You can see it. So it's pastel pink, and my dandelion is this. Hi, hola Barbara. Good morning. Thank you for joining me today. And we'll weave it. Thank you for the love. Thank you. Thank you for your kindness. Gracias. Muchas gracias. Thank you. I'm learning. I'm learning Latin. Okay, that is our first clover and dandelion mix. Okay, now we'll just make a green clover now. Oops. Oops. milky green again. Hi, Hortense. Good morning. We are streaming live from Malaysia. It's morning here, 10:30 in the morning. I hope you guys are having a good day. Today it's starting to be a little bit sunny. So our second clover will be a milky green clover. And we are trying to shade it so that although it's a pastel bracelet, we want to have some shading so that it is more unique, hopefully. And then our Xkweesit bit again. And then our crystal. Pink color crystal, pink chalcedony. Sometimes. Hi Cheryl, good morning. Hi from USA. Oh, okay. We are from Malaysia. Hi from Malaysia. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for accompanying my life. Hola, Irma. Hola. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Thank you very much for your kind words. Thank you very much. Thank you for the live. Thank you very much for accompanying me. Now we are going to go for another. Sorry, I think we just got slightly disconnected just now. Thank you for the likes. Muchas gracias. Terima kasih. Sorry, I think we got disconnected just now. Our live connection. I think my internet is a little bit unstable here. Welcome back. Thank you very much for coming back to my live. Just want this a little bit tighter so that it looks more uniform. Okay. So we have one, two different types of clovers. Just give me a second as I tighten it. Good morning. We are streaming from Malaysia. Thank you for joining my live. Thank you. Thank you for the love. It's a sunny Tuesday here in Malaysia. Yesterday was rainy and today we have some sun. We are having a monsoon season in Malaysia. Here, sometimes it rains throughout the night. It's just so nice to sleep. Now we are going for another milky green clover. So one milky green clover on the left, one on the right. And now the seed bead as the heart of our clover. And now another two milky green bicones. Hi Demi, good morning. We are streaming from Malaysia. It's morning here. Hope you're having a good day. Thank you for joining my live. Thank you for accompanying me as I make our first bracelet of the day, the Clover Dandelion Bracelet. So we are using pastel colors today, light pastel colors. We are using melon green, milky green, as well as light pink chalcedonies as our main theme of the day, or for this bracelet rather. Because our second bracelet would be a trendier ball gold bracelet. Good morning. Tao Shang Hao. Selamat pagi. Hola. I enjoy learning languages. think that this bracelet, right, when I was thinking of how to craft this bracelet, I actually was thinking of a sundress. I wanted to pair it with something yellow, a canary yellow sundress. And that's how this bracelet came about. It'll be multicolored though. Yellow, light pink, and light green. I think that would be quite a combination. Thank you for the like. Thank you for accompanying me. Thank you for joining my live. We are making our first bracelet of the day. Our Clover Dandelion bracelet. With pink chalcedonies as our dandelion. We are almost at the center of our bracelet. Okay. Now, I actually tried using some darker colors in the middle, but I think it looks a little bit contrasting. So I again opt for pastel greens throughout my bracelet. Maybe the next round I'll try using a few more shades from YouTube is asking me to ask you guys a fun food to eat. I actually like ice cream. I think that's fun. You know, the ice cream that I like to eat, right? This bracelet reminds me of it. There's a type of ice cream in Malaysia. We call it the lime ice cream. And yeah, basically it's this a little bit darker than this. And it's tangy lime flavor with vanilla inside. Hi Mahe, good morning, welcome back. Thank you very much for joining me again today. I think ice creams you can't go wrong with ice creams. Oh, and another one I like is I'm not sure if you guys know this, but we have a lot of what you call pastries here. We call it kueh muih, as in desserts in the Malay language. I love that too. They can range from sweet to savory and colorful too. I love colors. Hi Carla, hola, good morning. Thank you for joining me today. Much appreciated. We are in the middle of our first bracelet, our Clover Dandelion bracelet. We are using pastel colors as our main theme for this bracelet, and pink chalcedony as our dandelion. Today in Malaysia is getting slightly sunny here in Kuala Lumpur. It was raining the whole day yesterday, even towards the night. We had a cool night. So nice to sleep. Guess that's the end of the year in Malaysia. We have the monsoon season whereby it rains during the night. But it clears during the morning, so I guess it's okay. It's sunny again today. Thank you for the like. Thank you for joining me. Okay, so just to give you an idea of how this looks like, we are almost at more than the second half of the bracelet. So this is how it would look like once it's done. I think it would look, thank you for the love, thank you very much. I think it would look good in dresses. Light blue dress maybe, light yellow dress. When I was doing this, I wanted to match it to my light blue, light yellow dress, sorry, canary yellow dress. And I think it will look okay. But pastels are usually my favorite, apart from, well, gold. I'm beginning to appreciate pearls as well. Now we are going to make our next melon colored clover. So we'll put the melon first, melon by coats. Oh wait, error, I forgot my silver beads. I need the silver bits because without them, I think the bracelet would look again a little bit too flat. Okay, for my melon bicons. You know, actually, I never knew how. Oh, hi Gloria. Hola. Good morning. Thank you for joining my live. Thank you for accompanying me as we make our first bracelet, the Clover Dandelion bracelet, a pastel colored bracelet. Oh yeah, as I was saying, right? I don't think my suppliers called this the melon icon, but when I saw it, right, it just reminded me of the honeydew. So I name it the melon icons. That's how I differentiated the light green, the milky green, and the melon color. Now, our milk green bicons. Yeah, sometimes things really reminds me of food. When I see bicon colors and all, it reminds me of desserts. How I said, the green reminded me of ice cream. Now our Chalcedony again. When I got this Chalcedony, they actually sold it in a string. So they actually had the blue Chalcedony, pink Chalcedony, and as well as the light yellow Chalcedonies. So I was wondering, how should I fashion this? Okay, I want to brighten this. Good morning, welcome to my live. Thank you for joining me. We are making the first bracelet today, which is a Clover Dandelion bracelet, using pastel colors as our main theme. We'll be making another bracelet later on, which is, I would call it the Bold Trendy bracelet. Not sure if it's trendy, but I love the gold. So and gold is always trendy in my eyes. We are using mainly silver findings for this bracelet, so therefore I had to use my silver Milky bits. And our milky green milk bicons again. We are almost towards the completion of our first bracelet. Now, thank you for the like. Thank you for joining me today. Dandelion weaving. And now again our melon bicons. Oh, again, forgot to put my silver Milky bits. I dropped a few just now. Lucky I have one in my tomb or in my kit box. Good morning. Thank you for joining my live. We are making the first bracelet of our life, which is the Dandelion Clover Bracelet, using mainly pastel colors as our color palette. Thank you for the live. And then, so we are almost completing it. Thank you for the like. Thank you very much. I'm very grateful for you guys joining me today. Gracias. Thank you for the like. Thank you. We just tighten this. And yes, we'll use a silver connector 3mm bead. Not sure if you can see this. So we'll just use this as our tapering bit. First we need to taper. Okay. Now here we'll just tie a knot. Tightly, and then here you go. Just need to make sure that it's center. And we're going to use our silver finding, which is this cream cap. Then we are going to insert it. Good morning to those who have joined. Thank you very much for joining my live. We are going to put a seed bead in. small little seed bed. Thank you for the like. Thank you very much. Okay, and then we're going to tie a triple knot. Thank you for the like. Cut off our, sorry guys, I think connection is real bad today. Not sure why, but we are getting disconnected every now and then. Thank you for staying with me. Oops. Okay. And we'll get our flame. Thank you very much for staying with me. Hi, Michelle. Welcome back. Okay, I've gotten this, and now we're going to close this, and now we're going to close it. And we're going to use a jam ring. Okay, I have this jam ring that's already open, but usually you open it outwards, and then my silver lobster clasps, just put it into the jam ring. Okay, close it, and there we go. Push it down. Make sure that it's tight and nice. Okay. So our first bracelet of the day, the Clover Dandelion bracelet, is done. Now let's try it on. So basically, look like this. Hi. Yes. Hi Saraswati, good morning. Hi Natalia, good morning. Thank you for joining my live. This is the first bracelet of the day, our Clover Dandelion bracelet. Now we'll be making our Pearl Trendy bracelet. Thank you very much for the likes. Thank you. So I'll just put it here first before we move on to our pearl bracelet. Oops. Okay, here we go. Now we are going to make our pearl bracelet. We are going to use quite a number of pearls in this bracelet. So we have the 6mm pearls. Thank you for the likes. We have the 6mm pearls. And of course, on the Star of the Day, I'm not sure how real this is, but my suppliers told me that these are 18K gold beads. I hope they're real, but I believe that they are just plated, I guess. But one thing good about this 18K beads are that it does not lose its shine. And our bicones as well. Okay, let's go. Let's start. We're going to start by using the 0.25 nylon string. Okay, unfold it. And we're going to cut this. Now, as usual, we'll have to find both ends. Find both ends and look for the middle loop. Now that we have found the middle loop, we'll just tie a knot. Thank you for joining me today. We are in our second bracelet of the day, our Pearl Trendy Bracelet. Then we'll have to get a seed bead. Pull it through the line. The knot there, and we'll be using golden findings for this bracelet, our golden cream cap. Pull it through the line. Okay, now we'll just have to cut this excess strings away. Okay, we have to close this using our chain. Oops. Hi, thank you for the live. Thank you for joining me today. And then we'll be joining our extension. Again, I have this, and we'll put it through. Okay, now we'll just put this. Hi, good morning. Thank you for staying with me. We are making our second bracelet of the day, our Pearl Trendy Bracelet. Let me just fasten this. Need it to be tight. Okay. Now we can start our beading. We'll first start with a bicone. Our transparent bicone. And we'll pull it to the center of our cream cap. Now, on the right, we'll use one 3mm bulb. Ciao, bye bye, Anna. Thank you for joining me. And one 10mm bulb. Hi, my son. Good morning. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for joining me. Okay. Then, sorry, I need some little things extra. Okay. Forgot this. And now, on the left line, we'll have a 6mm pole. Our 18K cool bead. And another seed bead. Okay. Now we'll just weave a bicone in. Okay, this is our first pattern. Now for our second pattern, we'll just do the opposite side. One 3mm pull, one 10mm pull, on this time on the left, and now on the other side we will put one 6mm pull, and one 6mm and another golden seed bead. Oops, they fly. Now we are going to again weave our bicone. Thank you for the likes. Hi. Thank you for joining me. Okay, now on this side again, we are going to use one 3mm, one 10mm, and on the other side we'll use one 6mm, one 18K gold bead, 6mm gold bead, and one new Xkweesit bead. You're just going to weave. Hi Cindy. Hi Cindy, good morning. Thank you for the love. Then this side again. 3 mm bow. This is my first time pairing pearl with gold, so I was majorly inspired by Grecian designs. You know how elegant they look when they pair. Okay, balls are bouncy. One 18K and one. Okay, now this side. Hi Lucily. Hi. Hola. Good morning. We are streaming live from Malaysia. Thank you for joining me. We are making a pearl bracelet. Now, again, on the right side, we'll just put in 1 3 mm, 1 10 mm, and the other side 1 6 mm pearl, 6 mm gold, and milky gold. We'll always weave one bicone and here you go. It's a zigzag bracelet. I like to call this the zigzag bracelet. Yes, it's basically going at a zigzag. Yeah. Thank you for the like. Thank you for joining me. Much appreciated. This is actually a new design that I just thought of. So I wanted to show them to you today. And thank you for the love. No. Hi, Margarita. Thank you for coming. Just like to do another one more before I'll show you how it looks like on my hand. Thank you for the like. We use quite a number of beads in this design, from the gold bead, from the gold bead to the bowls. It's quite a busy design, but sometimes I like to try out busier designs because I like chunky designs. Okay, now I would like to show you how it might look like on my hand once we finish it later. So it looks like this. Oops. Hi, good morning. Thank you for joining my live. We are making a bow trendy bracelet. I call it trendy because it has my favorite element in it, gold. And for me, gold is always trendy. We are using quite a number. Thank you very much for the likes. Thank you. Sorry. Okay, we are using quite a number of items today for this design. We have the 3mm ball, the 10mm white ball, and on the other side we have the 6mm ball and the 6mm 18K gold bit and our Xkweesit bit. Now we'll weave it with our bicone. the other side as well. One 3mm, one 10mm, and this side, one 6mm, one 6mm gold, and one new tip. Now for here, I'll buy cone. I tend to use this cone because of the AB gleam that it has. Thank you for the like. Thank you for joining me. And now we are almost towards completing this. Okay, oops, wrong side. Okay, this should be this side. And then here we go. Thank you for the like. Good morning. Thank you for joining me today. We are streaming live from Malaysia. And here we go. And one more. Now, our last with hi. Thank you. Arigato. And now we'll just tie a knot. And then we are going to put on our cream cap. Thank you for the light. And wait towards the end. Thank you for your kind words. Thank you for joining me. And one sip in. Push it to the center. And now a triple knot. The 1, 2, and 3. Oops. Thank you for the likes. 3. Okay, now we'll just have to snip this off. Just get this away so that you can see properly. we'll then hold this with a flat nose plier because I need to fuse it with fire. Oops. Okay. It's warm. And we'll close this cream cap. Thank you for the love. Thank you for joining me. And once we have joined, we'll attach this charm ring. Pull it outwards. And there you go. Once we have that in our cream cap, we'll put on the lobster wraps. Close it tightly. There you go. The second bracelet, our gold pearl trendy bracelet. Gold pearl trendy bracelet is done. So now let's try it on my hand. And this is how it looks like. Once again, thank you very much for joining me in my bracelet making sessions. Crafting can be monotonous and I'm very grateful to have you with me as I make these bracelets. Let's try and put them in. Let's take this off first. Okay. Okay, this is how it looks like. Okay, I love you guys so much, but I'll have to leave in about a minute, so I'll just put this on the turntable for a while and we'll admire it before I go off. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys, for your support. So this is our 2 bracelets for today, and I'll be going on live again tomorrow at the same time. Hope to see you tomorrow. I'll just leave it on for a minute and I'll end this live. Thank you. Bye bye.